Hawk out.
ล็อก แต่
Blinded.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
My first time doing crazy mode on my case. Come on, bro. This is the one time where I've ever opened my case, and I hope I don't hit an item. Okay, everyone hits. That's a tie. We need to see pool on the right side. This is a team battle, so we're gonna have to split it. Oh God, my case is not pulling today. Everyone missed. And that might be the worst battle.
I think you can put a slow.
Enemy spotted A.
Turret out.
Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
Shot.
Reloading. Buried.
Spike planted. Reloading.
Healer. Squad.
พี่ช่วยข้ามพี่
Ah, turret
แต่
down.
ข้ามพี่อย่างเดียวนี่
One enemy remaining.
Spotted A. Still fine. Reloading.
พี่เจ๊ไอ้เสือ
Now we're on the right path. Let's keep going.
Hawk out.
Here. Turret out. One down.
รวย
Bye.
Spike planted.
Healing over here.
ยึดตัวไปก่อน
Hawk out.
One enemy remaining.
ตั้ง
Flawless.
Here. Hawk out. Careful here.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two.
Let me know if you need
อีโคเคิลแล้วโอ้
Let's fly.
โอเค
104
เรียบร้อย
Placing sentry.
There's a second here.
ready.
One more. Okay, flash.
Oh fuck. I think we go A. There's two here.
Go.
Here, here.
Oh. Flash.
30 seconds
Here,
left.
masuk. One.
120.
Spike down A.
Placing swarm.
Last player standing.
One fan. My bad. Sorry.
Oh.
10 seconds left.
Taken out. My ult.
No time.
Forge us a path, Sky. I'll be right behind you.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Um,
Out.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Time out.
Okay.
Net. One down.
I got my bike. Hawk out.
One more.
Good
Two more. Ryan. Two more.
Spike carrier is here.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Blah.
Nice.
Help a girl out, would you?
Hey, JK, bye.
Cheers, mate.
Nice.
My ultimate is ready. I'll show you, scary Omen.
Okay, back to me. Go.
I'm gonna play anti-flash. Hey, JK. Wait.
Placing sentry.
So deep. Step right.
Go. One of us have to play anti-flash. Yeah, but if you push out, you didn't push. So like I just push instead. I thought you were gonna play anti-flash because you didn't push. One hookah.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
I have this one.
Thrifty.
Race into the spike sites.
Yeah, I saw you put out a turret. I waited for 3 seconds. Then you just stayed there.
Hawk out. Time to hunt.
Go winner.
They can cut.
Two backside.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, good.
Night blocking sight.
My area is clear.
One enemy remaining.
Flawless. We crushed them. You can trust my box.
only malfunctioned that one time. Honestly, she won't miss that finger.
Again. Roy Hebu. Careful. Yeah.
Time's out.
Careful.
Hawk out! Hawk out!
This guy you can get out.
Enemy kill.
He's dead. Heaven. The hunt begins.
Enemy spotted A.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Last player standing.
Placing swarm grenade.
I know exactly where you are.
Swarm grenade
Hands
out.
out like this.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team. So, what's the plan?
Careful. Hawk out! What's this? Blinded. Time to hunt. Impeccable kill. Placing the sentry. I'm here. Hawk out! Stay down.
Almost. I'm blind.
One enemy remaining.
Spikes down.
Hawk out.
There you are, little shit. My city needs me.
File's almost ready.
Thank you.
I have extra money if anyone
I
needs.
can buy.
Help a girl
Come
out.
back.
Good job. Cheers, mate. Here. Hawk out. Time to hunt. Turret out.
No.
My ultimate is ready. Initiated.
Shoot.
Here. Reloading.
Joke's over! You're dead! No charges.
Phoenix kill.
The one side.
Two.
One cube's
He saw you.
30 seconds left.
One A, he's out. Go này, go này, go này.
I have ever seen when it comes to my case. Nah, dude, I gotta run that back. I gotta run that back just out of
Last player
respect
standing.
to the case. If we lose
Spike
here,
down
we'll go
A.
try some other ones.
Thrifty.
I mean, we're starting off with a big battle. This is a big battle to start off with a $2,000 balance. I am prepared. Oh! Let's freaking go! Crazy mode hits one of the top items on my case. We might not have to redeposit. What am I talking about? That is a very, very good pull. I think that will pop up as one of the top items pulled as well. Oh my god, come on. I might not have to redeposit. Crazy mode hits. I am prepared. Oh! I think in it both get mode. That's a gold item. Let's.
Hawk out.
Last thing, you know?
Sending bomb. Let's do one shower. There's 3 here.
Fireboy's gone.
What? 3 here. Still
Last
here.
player standing.
Freaking go, dude. And now, obviously, I would have
Last
loved
round
to
in
see
the half.
one of these bigger ones pulled the 5,000. It's literally the one item. It goes to a jump. It's 2,000 item for we have profit. Okay, pull it good, easy. Someone's at my door right now. Oh, we're down. Come on, 1 case remaining. We need to see pulls on the right side. Come on, come on. Like a $300, $200 pull. We get pulls? That's enough, right? That's got to be enough.
I got
No
you,
way on the
Zach.
last case. We went back.
Hawk out. Reloading.
Cutting their vision.
Plank. Spike, guys. One.
Time to hunt.
Oh my, you got out of the spike. Go.
I got the spike.
Guys, you guys.
Enemy spotted. B.
Heal up, squad.
Can
30 seconds left.
Hawk out.
Cover going now. Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. 10 seconds left.
Back battles. Okay, things are looking up from that first battle. It was so freaking
Switching
bad.
sides.
But now we've won back-to-back battles,
We gotta
making
pick
profit.
who
I
we
think that was a
Got it?
double up right there, an $800 win from a $450 battle. Let's go ahead and run it again. Can we win 3 times in a row? Oh my god, I hate when that happens, dude. It's a 50-50 case, so this should not happen. Everyone should not miss at the same time. But there we go. It's crazy mode, so we get about every time. They missed every time win, but crazy enough. Because we're on. It's a hit, but we hit it the right side. Nice. This bot has pulled every time. Oh, an Xbox and a Gucci hat. That will make $100 on the case. So.
Enemy spotted.
Oops. Gun here.
What the fuck, bro? I'm here.
One enemy remaining.
What? That's okay.
Hawk out.
AJ, why the hell you molly me?
Is only as good as their skill. And then we have some beats.
I need this.
Great shot.
Placing sentry. Alarm bot out. Reload. Placing swarm grenade. Time for a field test.
Here. Come in. Careful, PP. One more. Come here.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Spawn.
Shadows traveling.
Sure.
Here.
Yeah, bring that. I got that.
Here.
Yeah.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
55.
Blinding.
Nice. Kill them.
Wait until I blind them strike.
Why more?
Hawk out.
See ya. Oh, my ult's ready. Enemy spotted A.
Baby.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Spike down B.
Oh,
Flawless.
my gun.
Everyone makes fun of German efficiency. Oh, sorry.
So far. Come on, can we do it? Again, I am going until it does not pay. This is the first time in a while where we've actually been down. So that
Get to that for me. Yeah.
Hawk out.
Night.
Heal up, squad.
Spike down B.
Race Hooper.
Watching here.
Get forward, yeah.
Watching here.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. Flawless.
So embarrassing.
Striking their weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
114
Hawk
minutes.
out. Blinded.
The hunt begins.
I don't know if that's good, bad. We
I
got an
know
Oculus.
exactly
That will
where
put
you
us into the lead with crazy mode. 2 cases remaining. It has not paid profit yet.
Last
That's
player
bad.
standing.
Bot coming back. Calling my bot.
Spike planted.
Bad part.
Flawless.
No. No. First ever
I got your
Rolex.
backs. Just, you know, from the
You've
front.
got to be kidding me, bro. I just pulled anything. We just need to see. We need to see misses, and we just keep seeing hits. 3 times, which is good. We missed finally. Okay, end it off. It's not going to be no Rolex, but closer to winning than losing. Oh my.
Here.
Shower.
Careful. Enemy spotted me.
Shadows traveling.
Smoking long.
Cover going out.
Joke's over. You're dead.
B side. Stay inside.
40 Phoenix.
My ultimate is ready.
1 enemy remaining.
I'm holding.
Okay, who's on?
They're all dead? I have more tests to run.
Yeah, crazy, but dude, you know what? After this video, bro, after my first ever Rolex pull, and I don't even get it, or get half of it to split with the bot, I don't know if I can do crazy mode anymore, man. Wow. We have pulled 1400. It's the last case. It's very unlikely. Yeah. I'm upset, and I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm just, you gotta know when to stop. We actually made $100. You know.
What's this?
Enemy spotted.
Holding.
Turn down. Initiated.
One more.
Spike planted.
Goodbye. Area's clear. Here.
Headshot.
Last player standing.
Watch out, shower.
Well, I can't cash out this money. I have to get it into an item. So, you know what? Let's get this $100 into a Rolex. I cannot even, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did not enjoy.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Two shots.
Bye, boys. Go on.
Go long on the ground.
The hunt begins.
Alarm bot down.
Blocking sight.
Turret destroyed. Seek some out.
Spike planted.
Found one. Hawk out.
Last player standing.
Everyone note down your observations, then let's run it again.
Need a drop. Time's up. I'm gonna stay this time. Quick peeks now.
Shadows traveling.
Need help.
You did well.
Be faster.
Hawk out.
That's tree.
Turret down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Right here.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Turret out. Hawk out.
Get it.
Fire in the hole! Stay down. Party's over. My ult's ready.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Hawk out.
Last thing.
Hawk out.
Here about this.
Gonna TP.
Here about this.
Say, 30 seconds left.
Blocking sight.
Kill me. B, bro.
Go and B. No time. B.
Scatter.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
That's it. City.
Last player standing. Clutch.
Oh, my bad.
You're so bad, bro. You're so bad.
Yeah, so bad.
Look for my shadows, they will hide you.
Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot. Placing swamp grenade.
What's this?
Spike planted. player standing.
Finished.
One enemy remaining.
Ready.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 15.
Clutch.
Bomb grenade out.
Match point.
Once we win, just dump all your tech in my lab. I'll fix it up.
I have extra money if anyone needs.
Help a girl out, would you?
I got money. You need something? Thank you.
No, please.
Please do a battery.
Gun here.
Hawk out!
Puto. Toma for you.
Hawk out. Phoenix killed.
Flash for you.
Come back.
Come back.
Nice. I have ult.
My ultimate.
Go long.
How was this? One shower. Careful.
Spike down B.
I know exactly where you are.
Go now. Can retake.
One TP.
The hunt begins.
Thirty seconds left. Last player standing. Spike planted. Switching
Okay, the
sides.
balance. The game plan is we
Overtime.
go ahead and run this balance up from $15K to $22,000, and we toss in a oil money case battle. It would be absolutely insane if we could do that. Really quickly though, guys, if you do want to use my code Kazlik here on Hype Drop, we are giving away over $13,000 in the month of June to depositors. We have first place receiving $4,000, second place receiving $2,500, third place $2,000, fourth place $1,500, fifth place $1,000, and then 10 random depositors will be receiving $200 each. So make sure you're using code Kazlik. It's the most rewarding code on Hype Drop. It also grants you a 5% deposit bonus each time you use it.
This is gonna be
Applies your
fun.
case.
Turret out. Turret destroyed. Reloaded.
You did well!
Here.
One elbow.
One enemy remaining.
Elbow last. What's elbow?
Hawk out!
Last one down. My ult's ready. What's this?
Switching sides. Match point.
I want their life, not yours.
Alarm bot out.
Placing swarm grenade.
Target out.
他妈妈没有，他妈妈选他也不生气的嘛。他妈妈死的，他说的呢。
Keep it cool.
所以他妈妈在很多东西，不过他很多东西都不会吃，所以他们也不懂看，他们也不懂，他现在可以吃，他们可以吃嘛，懂吗？只是矮一点都他知道他不可以吃呀。
Duck.
You did well.
100. You're alone. 100 Phoenix. So heal. This guy can heal me. Sky Hill.
Healing over here.
裂孔咯，该吃的才吃。所以人家讲他不能吃啊，在你这样，你自己人家讲你这个你没规定啊。我是被动的。
One side.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Could have predicted this.
All right, defenders win.
哦，你看，你看。没有理论上来说，那么讲，光是讲就不用。
Okay, hear me out. And okay, I didn't really think this far ahead. Maybe a 50%. That would be almost a $3,000 battle to start things off. And if we lost it, it could be a... Okay, we're not going to lose it, though. It's 1v3 mode. If I don't want to absolutely destroy... We do win. I kind of feel bad, you know what I'm saying? That's... And on the 2 mode, and Legacy's the prof. Hey, oh, crap. Crap, we're... Dude, I don't even know. I think we're down by like 20 bucks right now. Please. Oh, we lost for sure, man. Oh, no, dude. Run this little... Hey, you know what? At least it's, you know, good money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, there we go. That one to do it. You know, I think we're down by 200 bucks. Oh, God. I keep missing on the 50-50. That's 2 times in a row. I need to pull through here. Oh, we definitely lose, man. Wow, that paid 6K as well. When is that gonna... Okay, screw it. One more. I'm due for a hit on the 50%. I just want to get up to 20K. That's the only goal. If we lose 15K trying to get there, then you know what? It wasn't meant to be. It was not meant to be. And, okay, the battle froze for a second there. Uh-oh. And they need to get nothing if we want to recoup this loss. All right. I feel it's 2K. I just need hype drop to, you know, make me feel a little bit better. Okay? Lift my spirits a bit, per se. We're down. Keeps freezing. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So, all right, that... We're stepping towards the right direction, paying out like $4,000. Please, please. Oh, shine on this. If this, oh man, so it's a hit on the house, dude. We're down bad price as well. No, actually, we had the best price. So close, dude. What's up more in prices? Well, no, actually, we had the best price. So close, dude. We're down bad now. We're down bad. We're going to have to make something happen here. We have a better chance to hit on the Audi than the French designer, so we'll rock with this. Come on, boys. We need this. Go. If it went down a little bit. It just did, like, some hard breaks right there. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Show off case. Boom. Okay. That's a good start. Good start. Prayer. Pray. Bada bing. Oh, if we have the hands. Okay, just kind of slowed down. Audi case. We need everyone to hit the shoes right here. Everybody. We're fine. Nice. He gives us some juice at the end right there. There we go. See, guys? That is what I'm talking about. All right. A slow and steady comeback puts us back to 10K. We actually can turn this around and bring it all the way back up. I would be... Oh, we missing. Yeah. Happen. Show off case. Oh, I can't clutch because best pull you can get from the Audi case is usually like 1,200 bucks, and if we pulled 1,200, we'd still lose. You know what I'm saying? We'd still lose. Yeah. Oh wow! That's all I'm at. To go watching the Netflix show Foo Bar. It was like such a goofy little show, but it's on Netflix. I would recommend it. Okay. I think we just go ahead, follow it up. That pulled. That was so. We have to say, come on, equalizer. Do not miss for me. Do not miss for me. Okay. Oh my god, this battle's paying. We're barely in the lead right now. It's fine. That's here, man. We're fine. See? Stop stressing. But at the same time, do we send 14K? It's a Midas touch. It equals 4. I hate when that thing. That's just what I think about this. 6K. Crazy mode. It's actually so dumb of me. It's this guy. Come on, last case. Let me pull off the last case of a. Please, please.
The Reina prepares on the other side. Kill her before she becomes monstrous.
The sky, my
Turret out.
Hello. Hello. Oh.
Reloading. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
You could have predicted this. All right. I'm recalling my bot.
Reloading. Good. Again.
On my way.
Reloading.
你从这里，等一下，你给我看哪一个？那个。
Placing sentry.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Reloading.
Reload. One enemy remaining.
Maybe.
Here.
Left.
Flawless.
Flawless. What did they expect? Recalling my bot. Drive them crazy, Raze. You're good at that.
Guys, I'll pick. I will pick B. Don't make a sound. Rena, can you come to me? You just flash.
Dude, that's.
Alarm bot out.
那个老板在那在那边罚的，出一点货的，那个呢，你在提供的那个你说你要在面充人啊，你是有意见，你去了意见之后啊，
Turret destroyed. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Spike down A.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
就是每一就跑进来这样哈，结果他的灯也这样。
Last player standing.
就了，他那个在那个输油为什么这样？
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I inhaled like a fucking mega cup of coffee, right?
Wait.
Dude, I fucking chugged that shit like a champ. Holy fuck.
You sound like British or something.
Oh no, I'm Swedish.
Oh, you're Swedish. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You sound like a milk.
Huh?
Sorry.
Watch that fucking mouth, bro.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, so sorry, mother. I mean.
Oh fuck. I mean, Jack.
Yo, what the? Dude, what did you just say? Was that a Swedish word?
Fucking. That's, I have my balcony open right now too, so my neighbors.
他讲我要的是这个，我已经不亲了，他要的，他是这样。你就像朵莉妈妈也是一样的，有些他觉得这样他的想法，他就不管这个做的可以做不了，他们有些人的，不管可以问他是怎么认这个人，所以你老婆会随便随便回你家，但是有些人的家他要求完美。 他不要有一点点
One enemy remaining.
Placing alarm bot.
My ultimate is ready.
We'll give them to
I got money. Need something?
1分多，2分钟，所以你用电话会议，我跟你讲，只是我可以看到这个东西，其他东西可以换。问他可不可以？他就讲这句话出来，我直接当场跟他爸爸讲要给我走，他爸爸都不好意思，1个月后他爸爸又叫我去跟他说，为什么？孩子讲话不要太大声，不是用钱来养人的哈。 你的东西都已经裂了。
You guys want me out? You guys want me out?
没有，我跟你讲，一个人，你虽然我
One enemy remaining.
I don't understand why it didn't match.
Me neither. Evil Nazi scientists did it 50 years ago. How hard could it be?
Can I help you?
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. FBI. We're looking for a Sheldon Lee Cooper.
George? No!
What?
These gentlemen are with the FBI. They want to talk to Sheldon.
What? You fellows must have made a mistake.
Radar killed. Placing swamp
Oh damn. Where's 78?
One enemy remaining.
You guys give me fantastic. Thank you, bro.
Sheldon's nice.
Well, someone living at this address recently called a mining operation in Canada and tried to buy uranium.
Okay, maybe it's not a mistake.
It's ridiculous.
You want to play? Let's play.
Enemy tag.
The hunt begins.
Placing swamp grenade.
Revealing area. Beacon down.
Oh, light up.
Placing swamp grenade. Placing alarm bot.
One enemy remaining.
没有讲他有那本事，对我可能是这样的，到那样的还有本事，那你有本事你就别人就好了，没有讲用时间人，你有钱你就啊，有些人有钱。
I got money. Need something?
都是这样过来的，就是说当然不是很完美的，因为有些人为什么讲他的家会要做那个 thank you， 然后他的要求的方向跟到追求，所以我讲你的生活是说很比较古老一点的，你的方向不要让你太什么，然后大家每个人都想着。
Placing swamp grenade. Alarm bot out. Last player standing. Spike down B.
Bro, this stack. It's okay, it's okay.
Drink some water, reload your mags, and let's get back out there.
Can I get this? Thanks.
Launching smoke.
Beacon down.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade reloading. Placing swarm grenade. On my way. Swarm grenade out.
Cutting baby. Ball coming back.
Reloading.
Oh shit!
Variable 2.
Right here.
Heaven. Go ahead.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's low.
Let's just go talk to him.
He's just a little itty bitty thing.
He's harmless. He's in the garage.
I don't understand why it didn't launch. Me neither.
Can I get this? Thanks.
Need a drop.
Eyes up.
Turret out.
Beacon here.
Placing swarm grenade. Spinning fence. Swarm grenade out. Reloading. Plant the spike.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Testing continues. Starship 25 gives us
one enemy remaining.
NASA finally wants to help develop a Starship space station. Rocket Lab launches a very secretive sub-orbital mission, and Ariane 5 isn't flight-worthy just days before its last flight. My name is Felix. Welcome to What About It?
I got my alpha, guys.
Don't make a salad, B.
Wait for my lockdown.
No breaking.
Sentry. Reinitiated. Wrong buddy out.
Cutting baby.
Smoke's down. Stim beacon
Placing
down.
swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Stronger top one.
One detail. No idea where.
Here.
có thể tình hoặc sau đó nó mà cứ về khẩu về thành đâu khi đó mà左边哎，左边左边的口语他没有右边的所以我要
One enemy remaining.
我在桌子那边。OK 啊，没有人一定要去看有去看
coming back
没有不好意思哎。OK 啊，我去看才听我感觉对。
Nice hacks.
Last round before the switch.
Check PC, check PC.
我挺牛脑，我跳过下就做过那个。
Gun here. Can I get this?
Thanks.
You want to play? Let's play.
Wait, really?
Oh wow! Oh my god, kill him! Yes! Taro OP.
Spike down A. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Let's go! I almost died.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Switching sides.
Everyone note down your observations, then let's run it again.
My turret killed the chamber.
Race.
Placing
Can you
alarm
hold him?
bomb.
Hold on.
I'm doing passive setup B.
Turret out. Placing swarm grenade.
One.
What the
Recalling my bot. Recalling my bot.
Spike planted.
Scanning ahead.
Turret out.
Neutralized. Right here.
Jen.
Reloading.
Last player
Good help,
standing.
good help. Nice. One more. Nice try. It's okay. My bad.
Let's dive right in.
None of my stuff
Starship
has malfunctioned
update.
yet.
Another day,
I'm so sorry.
another dose of fresh news from Starbase, the place that will be known in the future as the origin of the widely used Mars rocket, Starship. None of that can be achieved without thousands of incredible workers pouring their sweat, tears, and blood
You
into
guys
this
have,
incredible
Serenity?
mega project. Join me as we explore the intricate developments of the past few days together. Let's kick off our adventure at the launch site, where the Ultra launch mount is.
We have 3 shorty guys, it's okay.
Bot coming back.
Spike down A.
I got my one guys.
Spike planted.
Found them.
No.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Oh, them.
Nice try. It's okay.
is starting to clean up quite nicely, looking
Anyone
as
have any
sharp
splints?
as a
I may
whip.
have jammed my finger.
Trucks loaded with rebar have been
Multiple
rolling in
fingers.
for the past few days, and the
Feta.
well,
Can I
they've
get
been
this?
hard at work crafting the beef
Feta,
up
feta.
foundation for the water-cooled steel. The previous phase might have not been enough.
Thanks.
This new one, it definitely won't go anywhere. Seriously, take a look at all those
Placing swamp
reinforcements. It's ridiculous. Once the rebar jungle is finished, the entire structure will get a concrete makeover. Shuffle a little to the
Caution here. Like butter, baby.
Bot coming back.
Reloading.
Recalling my
Enemy
bot.
spotted me.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
I am just whipping here.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Turn out.
left. Here, just behind the tower where the water supply system is, the high-pressure system has been getting out.
You want to play? Let's play. Revealing area.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Come kill him.
Under.
Right here. Right here. My ult is ready.
Spike down mid.
Oh damn. No hit race.
One enemy remaining.
No.
Ready, guys. Spike spotted mid.
Run here.
Match point.
Brave, you have 22 assists. What the hell?
Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade. Recalling my bot.
The hunt begins.
Can't use that. Bot coming back.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Placing swarm grenade.
I am the hunter!
Placing sentry.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
What? 72.
A manifold connecting all the and a parade of white water pipes was moved to the long side, some already getting installed. With more and more parts in place, it's starting to look like Elon's end of June guesstimate for the Deluge system installation might not be as outlandish as we initially thought. Now, did you hear what happened recently at the suborbital part of the launch site?
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's when we strike.
Ever since CS2 came out, the Counter-Strike investment scene has been on an uptrend. Everybody's talking about cases and sticker capsules, but there's one particular investment that I don't really hear anyone talking about, and that is the Train 2021 collection. I'm a big believer in this collection, and obviously I have some things to support my claims that this is a good investment. These aspects are going to include CS2 and trade-ups as well. There's definitely going to be something that resonates with
Placing swamp grenade. Swamp target destroyed.
Spike down B.
Kena buy such.
Stim beacon here.
Oh damn. I hit Omen 71.
Smoke's down.
Stay. Wait na.
30 seconds left. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready. Molly. Open up the sky.
with you. So let's check out a couple reasons that make me think that the Train 2021 collection is going to continue increasing in price. Are you looking for merchandise skins for trade-ups? Check out today's sponsor, Skins. It's a very good set of $5 This translates to number of skins available, and demand translates to how much people want the skin. And unsurprisingly, the better looking the skin, the more people want it. So putting these all together, if we have a skin that looks really good, and there are aren't very many of them, that will drive the price up relatively high. So how is this applicable to the Train 2021 collection? Well, let's take a look at how these skins look. Most of them look really good. Just look at these examples. Look at the Glock Emerald, look at the M4 Coalition, the USP Whiteout, the MAC-10 Propaganda, and the legendary Blaze skin, the Revolver Blaze. And this is just my top 5 favorite skins from the collection. Legendary Blaze skin, the USP good. Just look at these examples. Look at the Glock Emerald, look at the M4 Coalition, the USP Whiteout, the MAC-10 Propaganda, and the legendary Blaze skin, the Revolver Blaze. And this is just my top 5 favorite skins from the collection. I would have wanted to list more, but for the sake of time I didn't. And not only do these skins look amazing in CSGO, they're only gonna look better in CS2. Like, look at some of these examples. Look at the Glock Emerald, it shines like crazy. The FAMAS Meltdown also looks incredible. The USP Whiteout doesn't have any scratches. And this all sounds incredible, but of course we have to consider the fact that CS2 right now is just limited beta test. And what that means is that Valve is actively changing many things. So this could mean that all of a sudden these skins are gonna get nerfed out of nowhere and they won't look as good. Now, I'd like to believe that this will not be the case, but I cannot exclude this as a possibility. Now let's pause for a second because I must disclose that I have a solid amount of Train 2021 skins in my inventory. Now, even though I'm disclosing that I have a bunch here, I know that a lot of people are gonna be calling me out for market manipulation, but the way I view it, the fact that I have a bunch of money invested into the Train 2021 collection only serves as a signal to the fact that I am saying what I believe is to be correct. In other words, I believe in the Train 2021 collection so much that I have this much value stored in it. Now let's get back to some investing aspects. So we already talked about the demand, but now let's talk about the supply. Now in terms of supply, this is actually a really interesting collection because it's a one-of-a-kind collection where you could choose the rarity that you're gonna get. So if you remember back to Operation Riptide, you could choose which rarity you're gonna get, you spend the appropriate amount of stars, and then you get a random skin from that rarity from the Train collection. You spend the appropriate amount of stars, and then you get a random skin from that rarity from the Train collection. And if you spend the appropriate amount of stars, and then you get a random skin from that rarity from the Train collection. And empirically, this resulted in a more uniform distribution among rarities than a normal collection would have. So if we're going to start talking numbers, there's around 650,000 of each mil-spec, there's around 330,000 of each restricted, around 240,000 of each classified, and some roughly 100,000 of both of the coverts. So usually in a collection, the rarity above another rarity is 5 times as rare, but clearly that's not the case with the 2021 Train collection. And of course, as you know, trade-ups use 10 skins, so regular collections are already not in favor of trade-ups, and because of this fact, the 2021 Train collection is a lot more prone to being used up in trade-ups than any other collection out there. Adding to the fuel is the fact that the trade-ups are actually broken for the Glock Emerald. Now what I mean by this is that the odds of hitting something from the 2021 Train collection in a covert trade-up are a lot larger than you would initially think. For example, if you just buy one 2021 Train skin and 9 random case fillers, you might think you have a 10% chance of hitting a 2021 Train skin. However, you actually have a 25% chance. So down the line, I can see a lot of people just buying one Train skin and popping it in with some random fillers and hoping to get that Glock Emerald, just like Dragon Lore trade-ups, Wild Lotus trade-ups, or any degenerate low percentage trade-up. And in with some random fillers and hoping to get that Glock Emerald, just like Dragon Lore trade-ups, Wild Lotus trade-ups, or any degenerate low percentage trade-up. And that's not even it for the trade-up factor of why the Train 2021 is good. The Glock Emerald has the same chance of popping up from a trade-up as any other phase. If you had a Glock Gamma Doppler, that's a 1 in 5 to get the Emerald. That's crazy, and this will encourage a lot more people to try to go for that Emerald via trade-ups. And this, in my opinion, in the long term, will absolutely dry up the supply of Train 2021 skins. So we talked enough about the Glock Emerald, why don't we talk about the other skins? For example, the M4 Coalition, which turns out to be extremely rare in Factory New because of trade-ups. So if you're doing an optimized Factor New Glock Emerald trade up, even if you hit the M4 Coalition, which by the way is a 1/6 chance assuming that you hit the 2021 Train collection, even if you manage to hit it, it's going to be minimal wear because of how the floats work. So this means that out of 77,000 M4 Coalitions, only just over 3,000 is Factory New, which drives the price up nearly to $500. And then we got to talk about the USP whiteout. So aside from the fact that it's perfectly clean in CS2, which is not a very stable thing to rely on, this USP has the highest chance of hitting a Factory New whiteout from a trade up. You can increase your odds of hitting it all the way up to hitting a Factory New whiteout from a trade up. You can increase your odds of hitting it all the way up to 33%, which when comparing it to the 4 or 5% of the P250 and the MP7.
Cover going out.
Enemy down. Enemy spotted A. Here.
Can you flash?
One down.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
26. Only see you. So
seven is really, really high. It's also relative 5% of the P250 and the MP7 is really, really high. It's also relatively easy to achieve the float requirement because of the low float cap of the Nova Red Quartz, which is just under it, and the Revolver Blaze, which is just under the Nova Red Quartz. Nova Red Quartz, which is just under why and the Revolver Blaze, which is just under the Nova Red Quartz. So that's another reason why the supply is just gonna start drying up.
Shadows traveling.
Help!
should have gone.
Reloading.
55.
Placing swarm grenade. Spike planted.
Grenade! Swarm grenade out.
Last player standing. Long.
You say something?
Even more. And another thing that helps with the supply side of things is that this
Time for a field test. Going C.
Cover going out.
Here. Next. Enemy spotted C.
Spike planted.
Oh, this one. Right one.
Last player standing.
100 so far.
Swarm grenade out. When Reyna gets started, it's hard to stop her.
I'd like to avoid that, please. Placing sentry.
Never lose sight.
Going A.
Placing swarm grenade.
Cover going out.
Grenade!
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Here.
Spike planted.
Headshot. Boss coming back.
You call Punday, bro. My god.
My quiver is never full.
Fuck this.
Turret out.
Need a drop.
Watch this.
The hunt begins.
Shadows traveling.
You should run.
Spike planted.
Placing swarm grenade. Here. Here. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Night night.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Strike at their weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
Can I get this? Thanks. Placing sentry.
I'm everywhere.
Enemy spotted mid.
Cover going out.
Enemy spotted mid.
Shadows traveling.
Enemy spotted mid.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
You're going to scatter from my stuff. Super easy to pick off. My ultimate is ready.
My ultimate is ready. Turret out. Eyes up there. Multiple enemies seen.
Going see it.
Cover going out.
Grenade. Here.
My ult's ready.
Multiple enemies seen.
Spike down. C. One enemy remaining. Hey.
Okay, Raze, fine. You're tinkering.
May have been making better. I see the drop. Going C. Going A. I'm buying. Turret out. Thanks.
Placing swarm grenade.
Enemy spotted A. Watching this.
You should run.
Shadows traveling.
Somebody out.
Here.
Turret down. Here.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
We know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Turret out. Let's rush them. Let's block them out. Let's rush. Let's rush them.
Cover going out.
Enemy spotted mid. Here.
Shadows traveling.
Careful. Here.
Revealing area.
Collection hasn't dropped since Operation Riptide, and that was the only time when it dropped. So most likely, it's completely discontinued and will never be reintroduced into the game. So the big question, should you invest? Now, although I just hyped this collection up a lot, I don't think you should invest right now. And that's because a lot of these 2021 train skins are at their all-time highs. And in my personal opinion, it's never a good idea to invest in something at its all-time high. So my strategy is going to be to wait for some kind of dip. I don't know what it is because of the current situation of CSGO and CS2, but there are always going to be dips and peaks in the CSGO market. So just wait for a dip at least if you're going to buy into the train collection. And my personal choices for the best investments inside of the train collection are going to be the field-tested classifieds and the factory new mil-specs. So to reiterate what I talked about in this video, I think the Train 2021 collection is an awesome investment because most of the skins look really, really good. The supply of them is not too high, and because of...
Here.
The hunt begins.
Cover going out.
Jet side, jet side.
Nowhere to run!
Ow.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
No charges left.
Various aspects with trade-ups, the supply is just going to continue dropping.
Level heads until we're home, yes? Good.
Reloading.
Placing sentry.
Masuk.
There.
Hah?
Shadows
Enemy.
Dia main countdown jugaเลยอ่ะ
Enemy spotted. C.
Going
Hi.
C.
No more
Spike down. C.
Reyna.
Spike spotted. C.
Spike's here.
Enemy in attack spawn.
Here.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Here.
A.
Oh, it takes the pot again. Here. Oh, sorry.
Last round in the half.
Last round to use our creds and abilities. I got money. Need something?
I'm buying. Can I get a drop? Thanks.
Turret out.
So if I can press.
Placing sentry.
Anyone need something? Anyone need something?
Let us hunt.
Shadows traveling.
Reloading. Going C.
Cover going out.
Enemy killed.
Yes.
Someone's in attacker spawn. Here comes the
One enemy remaining.
Spot. Careful. Nice. That sucks.
Placing swarm grenade.
Switching sides.
Watch them run when lit by my sonar.
Let's talk
That's
about how
when we
human
strike.
beings are going to return to the moon in this decade. The Artemis program is spearheaded almost entirely by NASA, with a few partner space agencies and private companies helping out along the way, chief among them all being SpaceX, who are tasked with delivering the Lunar Starship vehicle that will actually allow astronauts to touch down on the moon's surface for the first time in over 50 years. As with all things in the spaceflight industry, the Artemis program is in a constant state of flux. Timelines and flight plans are being revised and rewritten as
Here. Placing sentry.
Enemy spotted A.
Cover going out.
Revealing area.
Shadows traveling.
Reloading.
Here.
Reload here. Destroy.
Open, open.
There.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted A.
Placing swarm grenade. Reloading.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
The pack survived. What do you say, Groy? Ready to stretch your wings?
I literally double my kills in that one round. What the fuck?
Spikes here. Thanks.
I'm buying. Gun here. Gun here. Thanks. Reset the tempo. Up there. There. Enemy spotted A. Target out. Reload careful.
Cover going out.
Grenade!
Scanning ahead.
Shadows traveling.
Blocking sight. Okay. Satchel out. Here. Reloading.
I survived your spike.
Plant the spike. Reloading. Plant the spike. Reloading.
Flag planted.
Enemy spotted A. That's one. Here.
Right here.
One enemy remaining. Ace.
Well.
Where are we going? Hey, nice work. Remember what worked? You did well.
Total 3 aces bro. In the environment.
Spike's there.
different variables come into play. It can be a bit difficult to keep track of. So today we are focusing in on how SpaceX and NASA are going to return.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Hey, nice work.
You did. I'm amped. Let's go. I got things to do.
Spike's here.
Anyone need something? I'm buying.
Yeah.
Turn a human presence to the moon. Even though SpaceX is essentially just functioning as a NASA subcontractor in the grand scheme of the Artemis program, they are all...
Careful. There.
Placing
Shadows
sentry.
traveling. Cover going out.
Here. Enemy spotted A.
Blinding.
My
CT, I
ult
think.
ready. Here. Blocking grenade.
Planted.
One enemy remaining.
Placing swamp.
for delivering the biggest, most powerful, and arguably most important part of the entire moon landing mission, the Lunar Starship. The human landing system is a giant missing piece in the NASA equation. They have the SLS launcher to provide the muscle to lunar orbit, and they have the Orion spacecraft that can support the crew of...
I'll find them.
I need this.
Enemy spotted. C.
Cover going out.
Grenade.
Revealing area.
Shadows traveling.
Spike down. C.
I got the spike.
Last player standing. Team
What?
A.
Oh my god, sorry. Oh, I got that loss.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here. Reloaded. Yeah.
Okay.
On a trip around the moon and bring them back home again safely. But they don't have any vehicle in their lineup that can ferry the crew down from Orion to the surface and send them back up again. So they outsource that job.
I have the spike.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
The hunt begins.
Scanning ahead. Stealing sight.
Flame drawn.
Go back side. Don't hit him.
Wait side.
Reyna killed.
No chance. My ult is ready.
Yeah, okay.
To the private sector. Back in the olden days of the Apollo program, NASA was able to fit a small lunar lander into the same rocket that launched their command module. The landing craft was stashed away in the cargo fairing of the Saturn V just below the service module. Once the upper stage of the rocket was coasting in orbit, the service module and capsule would separate together and fly out a short distance, then come around and return to dock the nose of the command module into the lunar module. Then, once they were connected, the service module thrusters would extract the lander
30
from the
seconds
upper
left.
stage of the rocket, and they would all fly to the moon together as one unit. Also, this was the 1960s, so that whole maneuver had to be performed
One enemy
by
remaining.
a pilot, no automation available. Logistically, that whole system just doesn't work for the modern Artemis program. For one, the SLS doesn't offer the same lift capability as the old Saturn V. The Apollo-era rocket could deliver 43 metric tons to the moon, while SLS maxes out at 27 tons, which is enough to send the Orion capsule and service module, but not much more. So, SLS has more thrust at liftoff than Saturn V, but a lower weight capacity. You might be wondering, what's the deal with that? Put simply, rocket equations are a nightmare. We're going to come back to this in a minute, so just keep that in mind. But even if there was more power available, NASA doesn't want to just get by anymore with a flimsy little stowaway moonlander. The whole point of Artemis is to establish a strong and permanent human presence on the moon. To do that, we need the sturdiest landing vehicle possible, one that can deliver heavy infrastructure while also supporting a crew for their week-long excursions to the lunar surface. This is where the Artemis program becomes a kernel of the gigantic rock. SpaceX was awarded the first human landing by NASA because their vehicle was by far the biggest and the most powerful option. It may not have been the most practical.
Placing sentry.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Revealing
Stay in sight.
Right here. Take flight.
Grenade! You should run. Placing swarm grenade.
Spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready.
Enemy spotted A.
78. I don't think he go on here. Let's go.
I got your backs. Just, you know, sorry, from the front.
I got money. Need something?
I'm buying. Can I get a drop?
I thought we said no boss.
Let's go. Careful.
Caution here.
Turret out.
Here.
Get out of my way.
Shadows
I think
traveling.
that side.
Scanning ahead.
Found them.
Okay.
No smoke.
Got him.
Plank, 40. Long.
One enemy remaining.
But at the same time, SpaceX had already been making good progress on launch hardware like the Raptor engine and had a very solid track record of success with Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. So, NASA took Elon Musk at his word that his people would get it figured out by 2025. And they've been doing a pretty good job at that so far. Starship 2 for the first time in April 2023, and then it exploded, which was not ideal, but that's not the end of the world either. SpaceX can chalk that up as a learning experience, and will make an even better attempt sometime later this summer.
Turret out.
Cover going out. Shadows
Revealing
traveling.
area.
Nowhere to run!
Lockdown destroyed.
Reloading.
Turret down.
Planted.
One enemy remaining.
Where's smoke haven?
Shadows traveling.
电话 What? This one went through 干嘛 Hello?
You did well.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of things.
I'm calling on behalf of Ivo Insure. This call is to check if you have been updated about changes to your MediShield life premiums. Have you heard about it?
No, this one is my father's phone. I don't know. It's
Recently there has been some changes such as shield plan,
On my way.
medical illness definitions. Have you heard about it?
no.
Reloading.
It's awful.
This is there. Here, here.
Revealing area.
Cover going out.
Hey.
The boy
Shadows traveling. Blinding. Commander is dead.
Spike down A. Last player standing. Flawless.
Remember, your weapon is only a tool.
I need this.
I'm buying. Turret out. Spike's here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. On my way.
Come
On my way.
into the unknown.
Maybe as early as
Go get him.
The hunt begins. Cover going out.
Going see it.
Shadows traveling. Let go.
Spike. Plant the spike.
Oh, 2 mid, 2 B.
Spike planted.
June. The lunar starship that is going to fly to the moon will be pretty similar to the designs that we've seen so far being tested at Boca Chica, but with a few key differences. The most significant being that the lunar starship will never reach
One enemy remaining.
require the black heat shield or the big arrow flaps at the nose and tail of the upper stage. Those
Bomb grenade out.
Match point.
Cool. You did well.
My ult is ready.
Yeah.
I need this.
Reloading. Buying.
Thank you.
Let's rush them.
I need
Let's
this.
rush.
Thank you.
Gun here. On my way.
Enemy spotted A.
I'm here.
Spike down A.
I got the spike.
Cover going out.
Here.
Cover going out.
Rotate.
Outlet. No smokes.
On my way. Bye.
Yes.
Here.
Here.
Shadows traveling.
Here.
One guy mid.
Turret out.
Spike's down. Placing swarm grenade.
Belong.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade planted.
killed my bot.
Get out of my way!
Still in sight.
Enemy spotted C.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, GG.
Attackers win.
Hold on to this moment. Can't stop you.
Missing sentry. Reloaded.
Oh my god, that was 93 curse, bro. 93 curse room. What the hell is that? Bro, 93 curse, let's go. Oh my god, this last match, can we win? I got Sandon. Yeah, but I not understand where we play flex, okay? Okay, please let me just get a Sandon. I will flex Q all day long.
Serve any function on the moon. After shedding that excess weight, Starship will need a bunch of upgrades to function as a lunar lander, chief among those being a new set of landing legs. There won't be any chopstick-armed Mechazilla towers waiting on the moon. The spindly legs that we saw on the earlier Starship prototypes won't do either. The lunar Starship needs a wide, stable footprint to land on, something more similar to a Falcon 9 booster. And the ship will also require landing thrusters as well. We've seen these in a few renderings mounted on the side of the vehicle. These are going to be necessary to steer the ship on its descent to the lunar surface. Starships designed to land on Earth and Mars use aeroflaps to steer, but there's no air on the moon, so that doesn't work. The moon doesn't have very much gravity either, so it's also very likely that the Raptor engines are just too powerful for landing on the moon or even launching from the surface, not unless we want to add another crater to the moon's complexion. SpaceX will also need to devise an elevator system for their lunar Starship. Since the lower two-thirds of the 50-meter tall ship are taken up by fuel tanks, the crew are going to need some help to travel the 30-odd meters that separate them from the ground. This is also going to be critical for deploying payloads to the lunar surface. Luckily, the gravity on the moon is 1/6 of the Earth, so the lift doesn't have to be particularly strong, just reliable.
Are you okay? I'm okay. Went to work safely, okay?
A 31-year-old construction worker died after a workplace accident on Tuesday. If you spot any workers in unsafe situations at their workplace, please do not hesitate to report them on the MOM website.
Hi, how can I help you? I'm a safety inspector from MOM, here to do an inspection. Boss, inspector looking for you. This way.
Above the cargo hold will need to be a crew quarters. That should be no problem considering the gigantic 9-meter wide empty space left at the top of the ship. For just 2 people, it's going to be plenty spacious for a week-long stay on the moon. All that SpaceX really needs to do is furnish and pressurize a few levels within the upper fairing. They have a well-proven life support system from the Crew Dragon capsule that just needs to be scaled up a bit for these relatively short-duration moon landings. Figuring out a Mars life support system for Starship is going to be the hard part. And then lastly, they just need a small docking port up in the tip of the nose cone, something that SpaceX can also just lift from the Dragon capsule. This is how the Orion crew will link up with the Starship and transfer between vehicles. All of that stuff we just talked about.
Oh, Singapore.
Placing sentry. Someone to attacker spawn. Enemy spotted A. Enemy spotted C.
Where are you?
Too easy, too easy.
Mark 2.
Finished.
Combat low. 78.
Reloading.
Go fun.
Right there.
Bring them down.
One enemy remaining. You should have run.
Gun here. Nice! Killed it! And them. We definitely killed them.
Annie.
Turret out. I'll get that spooky ghost boy.
I'll find you.
Enemy spotted A. Enemy spot. Ugh.
Oh no.
Wait, really?
Many enemies. A.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. You were so close. Their teeth will chatter in the cold and dark.
Weapon here.
No one on A.
Turret out.
KJ, outpost. Here.
Where are you? Concealment! Concealment! I'm covering it.
Headshot. Enemy spotted B.
What did he?
Spike down B.
Oh, why E?
One main,
One enemy
Got
remaining.
one.
Sekilas.
Placing alarm bot.
Forgive me.
Is going to be a ton of work for SpaceX to accomplish over the next 2 years.
They're
But
losing
there
heart.
is still one more significant hurdle to overcome. Remember, we were talking earlier about the rocket equation. There is more to putting stuff into space than just raw power alone. The Starship Super Heavy booster offers up to twice the thrust of the old Saturn V, and it can deliver twice the payload to the moon, 100 metric tons. And that payload also comes wrapped up
Let's watch him struggle.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Spikes in attacker spawn. Someone's in attacker spawn.
Concealment!
Take down. My ult's ready. Someone's in attacker spawn.
that back.
One enemy remaining.
Turret out.
Thanks.
Okay.
BT. Oh yeah.
I've got your trail. Bring them down.
Spike planted.
Fuck. My brawler sucks. CD. CD.
Last player standing.
Oh, imagine you ace, I will cry.
Gun here. Hey, yeah. It's good.
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours. Reloading.
Placing sentry.
Where are you?
Enemy spotted A.
The hunt begins.
Watch this.
78, pushing spawn. Here. Pushing spawn.
Finish.
17.
Enemy
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
CD.
Last player standing.
Side.
Pulling them in. Spike planted.
Okay, I'm still on it.
My god. All time.
Astra, after this, let's grab coffee and talk theoretical physics.
Just let's go, yeah? Turret out.
I'll find you. Still waiting. I've got your trail. Take hold. Bring them down.
Night, enemy spotted.
Scatter.
Caught one. Right there.
Tip. My ult is ready.
One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
Nice.
I'll find you.
The enemy only looks composed. Their heart's still a different story.
Turret out.
Inside a gigantic 9-meter wide by 50-meter tall stainless steel spaceship. But there is one major caveat here. On its own, using only the fuel that...
Where are you?
I flash C.
One stay, one stay. I think A is perfect.
That creature is right there.
We'll catch them. I'll find you. There. One enemy remaining. Bring them down. Placing sentry.
Have to keep it fun, you know?
Is everyone's tech still working? Double check it, please.
Anyone feeling generous? Teşekkürler. Thank you.
Placing sentry.
You want to play? Let's play.
Bring them down.
The hunt begins.
Recalling my bot.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
I'm raising it out now.
Long.
Everyone note down your observations, then let's run it again.
That it launches with, Starship cannot go beyond low Earth orbit. By the time Starship gets just a couple hundred miles above the Earth's surface, it runs out of gas. So in order to go any higher, like Starship needs to refuel. Specifically, it needs a lot more of the cryogenic liquid oxygen and a bit more liquid methane. So
Where are you? Multiple enemies A. Enemy spotted A.
before Lunar Starship even becomes a legit possibility,
I've got your track.
Last player
standing.
needs to first perfect the tanker Starship. The tanker variant is going to be a
Spike
totally
planted.
stripped down upper stage
Feeling
vehicle.
safe.
No legs, no cargo frames, just fuel tanks from top to bottom.
Feeling
But
safe.
even with the extra tanks, the ship will need to burn most of its own fuel just to reach orbit. That means that a reusable filler ship will have to go up and dock with the tanker to add more oxygen and methane to the reservoir. But again, even carrying nothing but fuel, the ship still has to burn most of it just to reach orbit. So it's going to require multiple docking maneuvers just to fill one tanker ship with enough propellant to then refill the Lunar Starship with enough to get it to the moon. That's going to get really expensive really fast, unless SpaceX can master the fully reusable upper.
I'll find you.
Neon.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Last player standing.
Stage shipped. Elon Musk has said it can be as little as 4 tanker trips. Others have claimed as many as 16 launches will be required to fill one lunar starship. And before the lunar starship can be verified for human spaceflight, SpaceX will need to perform one uncrewed demonstration landing on the moon prior to Artemis 3. This puts a lot of pressure on SpaceX to deliver not just one functional starship that can make it into orbit and come back down again in one piece, but they have to make a lot of them, and they don't have a whole lot of time.
Where are you? Still waiting. Bring them down. Bring them down. We found one.
Inside. Pushing spawn,
Last player standing.
My ult's ready.
Spike planted.
Maybe he will.
Left to do it. Meanwhile, over at NASA, they have already flown one uncrewed Artemis mission with
Last
the
round
SLS
before the
and
switch.
Orion to verify the flight hardware. And thanks to the overwhelming success in 2022, NASA is clear for the first crewed Artemis launch in 2024 that will feature a round trip with 4 astronauts in the Orion spacecraft. They'll circle the moon and then return home for a splashdown. Fuel the content you love with the Tesla Space and Space Race store. The store will be live on...
I'll find you. Still waiting. Hush. Reload. Bring them down.
One enemy remaining.
Sweet dreams, asshole. Take it home.
Switching sides.
Their tech is only as good as their skill, and that we have some beats.
For every kill you get, I'll give you an ooh.
Alright, bet.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that is so adorable.
Obscuring vision. Enemy spotted. Reloading. Reloading. I'll find you. Obscuring vision. Bring them down. Reload. Enemy down.
Something safe.
Spike planted.
Half-link.
Enemy spotted A.
One enemy remaining.
Be grateful I killed you quickly.
Reloading.
Reloading. Wash up, man. Keep fighting. Rest is overrated.
Horrible.
Kick! Please kick! Please kick! I will win game for you! Please kick! Please kick him!
Concealment!
Here.
Concealment! Where are you? Bring them down. Bring them down. Placing swarm grenade. Enemy spotted A. That creature is dead.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Let them rot.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Kick him! You mother! You're playing jump on connector when he's pushing you!
So the topic of Valorant versus CSGO is something that will never be settled on good terms.
Enemy kill.
Nice.
I'll find you. Spike down A.
Spike carrier is killed.
Last player standing.
What? Okay, yeah, not bad. I thought he hit the head.
As both communities simply hate each other. So, since I have experience at the highest level and thousands of hours spent in both games, I feel like I can make a better comparison, as I'm not biased towards neither of them, as I enjoy playing both games. And one last thing before we jump into the comparisons, remember this is just my opinion, you might not agree with some points, and some things I say may be controversial to you, but that's okay, then express your opinions down in the comments, I'd love to read them and see your points of views. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the first point.
Should be a dead man!
Where are you? Bring them down.
Pissed!
Enemy spotted A.
There.
Here.
Our spike's down.
Spike down A.
And it is! Got the bomb block! Should be a dead man! And it is!
Last player standing.
Secures it! A triple kill! And now... We've never had a trumpet!
Try open their minds. Find the weakness.
Starting off with esports, this one is pretty straightforward and I'll have to give this point to CSGO without a doubt. CSGO matches just have this football-like atmosphere in the crowd, which is just unmatched in most esports. On the other hand, the Valorant crowd is pretty quiet most of the time unfortunately, and we've only ever seen them even get off their seats, let alone build up any hype atmosphere in the arena.
Where are you?
Obscuring vision. Blocking vision. Reloading. I've got your trail. Bring them down.
I'm 77.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
77.
Spike
Nice.
down C.
Pushing in.
Utility perfect, the positioning of that crossfire as well.
You can trust my box.
If I made this video a year or two ago, I would have definitely went for Valorant here. This is why I feel like making a video like this is far more accurate and less biased after experiencing both games for at least a few years before making this comparison. Anyway, switching from CSGO to Valorant back then was actually really refreshing. The maps having interesting mechanics such as teleports, zip lines, rotating doors or triple bomb sites is a cool feature I actually really enjoyed. However, after playing Valorant actively for the last 2 years, I lost all the hype and enjoyment I once had.
Find you.
Still in sight.
Turret out.
Reloading.
Scatter.
Alarm box down. I got strike.
Bad for these these maps. Nowadays, when I load into a map, it's never, oh yes, it's Haven. It's more like, at least it's not Fracture. There's actually only
one enemy remaining
that I currently enjoy playing, and it's called Ascent. In CSGO terms, it can be compared to Mirage on the basis of how liked it is by the community. However, due to the fact that you don't even get to select your map, the odds of me getting Ascent are 1 in 7. And most of the time, because of that, I'm forced to play a map I don't even enjoy playing. And if I want to dodge it, I'm going to lose some of my elo in return. CSGO allowing you to select which maps you want to queue is just far more better than getting a random map selected for you like in Valorant. And it's not even an unpopular opinion, as majority of Valorant players also agree on this. Even though I also got bored of some CSGO maps in the past, I was at least able to bypass that by queuing different maps instead. Eventually, after not playing a certain map for a while, I would come back to it, enjoying it once again. It's the same with Valorant when the map gets removed from the...
Begin! Where are you? Bring them down. Taking that back.
Last player standing.
Rotation, and despite hating it while it was active, you start missing it, and it's the exact same concept. So all in all, I'll have to give another point to CSGO here. After playing both games for countless hours, I actually prefer the simplicity when it comes to maps.
Oh my god, Japanese anime.
When it comes to maps.
Oh my god, Japanese anime. I love it. I love it.
To CSGO players, Valorant is widely known for its cringe e-dating scene and if you haven't played Valorant properly yourself, I wouldn't blame you for thinking that most games look like that. The truth is, these people barely...
Placing sentry. Turn it down.
Keep it. 50 camera.
Ah be abi.
That's fine.
exist unless you play 24 hours a day on a low elo.
Last player standing.
I personally only ever had one encounter like that, but in the cringe aside and the occasional toxicity and throwing, which happens in pretty much every online game, majority of the games are actually okay, and you can also meet some very chill people in the process. Whereas CSGO, it's just a hellhole majority of the time. Racism, sexism, toxicity is just part of the game, it feels like. In my first ranked game back, my entire team was shouting racist remarks at one another until one of them left the game, leaving us in a 4v5 just 4 rounds in. On top of that, the moment I joined a surfing server to record some footage for this video, I was instantly met with some guy screaming the forbidden word down the mic. This is nothing new to me though, as back when I played CSGO regularly, this would be a common thing in my ranking. Despite nothing.
I got your trail.
And I know you probably sucked on this one, but I personally enjoy playing the game. When I jump online, I just want to enjoy myself, and I don't want to listen to whining and just shouting racist remarks for no reason. Even though Valorant's community isn't the best, especially in the Immortal rank, it's not remotely as bad as CSGO's is. So for the community aspect, I'll have to give this one to Valorant.
Enemy spotted A. Bring them down.
Wow. This is what separates both games from one another the most, and this will probably be the longest section of the video as well.
Spike
so
down,
in Valorant, before the game begins, you're forced to choose which agent you want to play, and not only that, it also decides which role you'll be fulfilling that game. Put into perspective to CSGO players, if you play a CSGO agent such as Cypher or Killjoy,
one
you
enemy
double attack
remaining.
will be too low. Since you don't provide much help with your team,
Attackers
At first, it may seem like a perfect concept, building a team in a way that you have all the necessary util you need. But in reality, it's more like everybody rushes into Instalock Duelists, which are the entry fraggers, pretty much the most fun agents to play. And the rest quickly fills other roles, leaving the fifth guy to be forced to play smokes, as nobody ever wants to play that role. If you want to be an entry fragger, you need to invest at least $2,000 into a good PC to be able to load into the game faster and beat your teammates to the Instalock. Or just get a program that allows you to lock in an agent before the game even loads into for anyone. And no, I'm not kidding, that is an actual thing. Anyway, switching over to CSGO, every player is the same. Nobody goes into the game with an advantage or a disadvantage. Everybody can contribute to smoking certain areas of the map using lineups, or supporting one another with flashes when entering. Unlike in Valorant, where once you lock in an agent, you are forced to fulfill that role for the rest of the game. CSGO also offers more diversity. If your entry fragging isn't going too well, you can ask your teammate to take on that role, and instead, you can switch your playstyle to lurking. On the other hand, if you're a duelist on Valorant and your entering isn't going too well, you are stuck on that job for the rest of the game. I feel like if you are able to select your role on Valorant before queuing, like a similar system to League of Legends where you can select your primary and secondary role, I feel like it would fix some of the common issues where someone always has to fill the smoke role, or if you want to have fun on a duelist every now and then, you wouldn't have to compete against other insta-locking demons. Then again, that would cause queue times to be even longer than they already are, similar to what Overwatch has a problem with. Putting the role aspect aside, let's talk about actual abilities. A lot of CSGO players love to mock Valorant for its crazy usage of abilities, especially during the professional esport matches. As absurd as it looks, once you actually give Valorant a try with an open mind, the abilities themselves aren't actually that bad, and they make every game you queue into unique in its own way. You can run a 5 duelist comp and hope you can overwhelm the enemies on attack, or you can even run a double smoke comp and try to win a defender side by a significant margin. Every agent is unique, and some agents paired together can form very interesting combos. That's why most of the time in ranked you will run into different comps, meaning every game feels different and therefore doesn't feel too repetitive. All in all, agents are unique to Valorant and they can't even be compared to CSGO, but the role aspect can be. I think that not being bound to a certain role and being able to be more flexible in games is far more appealing to me. I think this topic isn't really controversial, as a lot of people agree that CSGO rank system just sucks. You don't even know how close or how far away you are from your rank up, and that can also cause a lot of problems. I actually have a short story on this topic that I will never forget. So back in 2016, my friends and I were on a 15-win streak in Legendary Eagle, and before you say anything, I was pretty much at the top of the leaderboard in every single game. And guess what happened after we lost the next 3 games? Yes, I deranked. I don't know in what world going 15-3 makes you actually negative in hidden elo points, but that's not even the only instance where the rank system made completely no sense. I guess that's just something Overwatch and CSGO have in common. Valorant, on the other hand, has a pretty common rank system to other games where you have the elo gain or loss visible and you know exactly how much RR you're on. The only positive I can think of when it comes to CSGO rank system is that you don't actually know how much the loss hurts your hidden elo, whereas in Valorant, if you get stomped, you can see a brutal minus 24 RR, which is just painful. Also, another thing that is worth mentioning is the leaderboard once you climb to the top. When I peaked Global Elite on CSGO, it was a cool feeling, don't get me wrong, but then it just felt like I completed the game in a way. Any win after that was just worthless. Also, after doing quick research, there's approximately 250,000 Global Elites in 2023, which for the highest rank in the game just doesn't feel that special. On Valorant, once you reach Immortal, you can start competing for a number next to your name, which represents where you rank in your region. The lowest number you can have right now is 15,000, and right now, in order to be in top 15,000, the game requires you to be in Immortal 2 or above. So all in all, I think that Valorant rank system is just far better than CSGO's, and I'm pretty sure many of you will agree on that too. After playing Valorant for over 2 years, I can't even recall a game in the last 6 months where I was against a cheater. It happens so rarely to the point where even if someone is doing insane in the game, you'll probably assume they're smurfing or something, unlike in CSGO where cheaters are a pretty common theme. Just 2 days ago, after playing CSGO again for the first time in a few years, I already run into a blatant trigger botter. He was just b-hopping with a deagle, wall banging everybody, and yeah, there was a ranked game with prime status. I'm not saying there are cheaters in every game, but because it's so common, it just feels like the moment you face someone who has like insane aim or just reads your playstyle a bit too well, you'll probably assume they're cheating, especially in lower ranks. This is one of the reasons why I actually quit CSGO at one point, as there was just this big flood of cheaters at one point in time and the game was just simply unplayable. So to sum up, Valorant also does take the win on this one. This is probably the most controversial take when it comes to comparing the 2 games together. In CSGO, all guns have spray patterns that you can practice over and over until you master them, unlike in Valorant where the spray pattern will not always be identical, but it will always resemble a T-shape at the very least. So in that aspect, CSGO is better. However, when it comes to the hit registration, that's when Valorant takes the edge. On CSGO, it often feels like the bullets go straight through the enemy, and sometimes your shots that are directly on someone's head just don't land at all. Even though Valorant is the first bullet in accuracy every now and then on the Vandal, which is the equivalent of the AK, the gunplay is still far more precise in general. Moving over to the guns, CSGO's Deagle is far superior to the Sheriff. Being able to one-tap someone no matter how far away you are standing from that person 99% of the time is just great. Unlike in Valorant, where if your enemy is standing over 30 meters away from you, which really isn't far at all, you'll dink them for 145, leaving them on just 5 HP. Another thing that would be cool if Valorant adapted from CSGO is having the Phantom only on defender's side and the Vandal on attackers. Instead, right now you get the option to have both guns, causing the war of which rifle is better. It's not really a big issue, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it would just be a nice change to the game. Moving over to the killstreak sounds, I personally really enjoy them, with most skins having a unique sound that builds up after every kill, leading up to the ace is just really satisfying. On the other hand, on CSGO, if you spray someone down for a smoke, you won't even realize you killed them unless you look up at the kill feed. Not saying it's a bad thing, but I personally just like the sound addition to the kills. And last but not least, counter-strafing requires way more skill in CSGO as it does on Valorant, simply because the moment you click the opposite key, you will immediately stop in place. All in all, I will actually have to stay neutral on this one. I would give CSGO the win here, but the terrible hit reg is what's stopping me from doing so. Just from reading the title of this category, I'm pretty sure the answer already crept into your head subconsciously. And yes, CSGO definitely does take the cake when it comes to movement. Valorant is pretty basic, it has simple mechanics, and B-hopping doesn't even make you go faster, it's more of a placebo effect. The only time you can actually do some proper movement on Valorant is when you play as an agent called Neon. Once you master her, she can be a pretty satisfying agent to play. So yeah, very short comparison, but I don't think there's too much else to add here.
Elder Flame pop. I have to go with the Elder Flame because, I mean, it's just so cool. You literally have a dragon in your hand. The CSGO one, it just looks like a drawing.
This topic is also a hot debate between both communities. I mean, I can see where both sides are coming from, simply because Valorant's player base is more casual and not as competitive as CSGO's is. And for a large amount of players, Valorant is also their first FPS they've ever played, meaning they have never even played CS and don't have any knowledge on the skin culture. What I'm trying to say is that for a casual player, having these skins with cool animations and funky designs is just far more appealing at first glance. Now that I got the introduction out the way, let's actually talk about what makes CSGO skins better. In CSGO, when you have a certain skin, that skin comes in 5 different qualities: battle scarred, well worn, full tested, minimal wear, and factory new. However, that's not all. Every skin has a float value which decides which category it falls into. The float value ranges from 0 to 0.99. What this means is that even though you and your friend might have the same skin, because of the float, your skins will actually differ from one another. Unlike in Valorant, where if your friend also has the Prime Vandal, you'll have the identical one-to-one product. And I know, you'll probably try to defend that with being able to choose variants on most skins, but there's only 4 options, and most of the time, the other variants are so bad that nobody even uses them. I'm looking at you, Iron. The only thing that can make your gun look unique is having a nice gun buddy. But yeah, it's still not that cool unless you have the Radiant or the Riot gun buddy. But going back to the topic, what I'm trying to say is that CSGO has this uniqueness about skins. And don't even get me started on the patterns of certain skins, such as the Case Hardened skin line. But going back to Valorant, I'm not going to say that Valorant skins are actually bad, as I honestly really like them too. I feel like some CSGO players have such a negative mindset towards Valorant that they wouldn't even admit a certain skin is awesome even if they like it deep down. But it does feel quite refreshing when it does happen.
Bruder, I don't know, but this does something to me, I swear to God. This was the only decent skin that I've seen so far. That's kinda cool.
Okay, let's move on to the skin market. I think this one is pretty straightforward and not even comparable. The fact that your skins hold a real value and you can actually flip them into real money at any time is just fantastic. Whereas on Valorant, once you purchase a skin, it's just locked to your account and holds absolutely zero value. And even if you would want to sell your account with a bunch of skins, you'll probably only get like 10% of the value back if you're lucky. Then again, Valorant skins are far more affordable, which once again brings me to the fact of the casual aspect of the game. For a regular person, spending $20 to $50 on a skin is really doable, unlike on CSGO, where some skins go to extreme price tags, and pretty much every decent looking knife skin is in a 3-digit zone. I could probably go on for much longer about this topic and go into more detail on some things, but I think I can just call it here. When it comes to the market and the skins value, obviously CSGO wins that with no debate. Now for the skins, personally I really do like Valorant skins, and I don't really understand the hate they receive from the CS community. That being said, if I were to give a proper unbiased rating and ignore my current preferences, seeing how Valorant has been my go-to game for the past 2 years, CSGO wins without a doubt, simply for the fact that they hold monetary value and are all unique to one another. When it comes to content across platforms like YouTube, TikTok or Twitch, in most cases, CSGO has the more appealing one. The most successful Valorant TikToks are based on the eDatas theme, which to me, and many other Valorant players, is just painful to watch. Other than ranked, pro play or educational videos, there's really nothing else to really make content on. CSGO on the other hand, has the same base as Valorant, but on top of that, it also has gambling, which to some may be a negative thing, which is completely fair, but I personally really enjoy watching it. In addition, trading is also big in the community, and also very interesting to follow. On the topic of skins, because they have monetary value, it opens a lot of doors for content ideas. Here are some examples. In addition, thanks to the community tab, it opens a lot of doors for content ideas. Here are some examples. In addition, thanks to the community tab, there's tons of mini gamers to play and make content on, just like the surf footage I'm using in this video. All in all, putting the cringe content aside, Valorant's content isn't actually that bad, and there are many amazing YouTubers out there creating educational and unique content. However, compared to Counter-Strike, it's not really a fair matchup. And that will conclude this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for your time. It really means a lot as I put a lot of effort into this video, and
Tell the pussy boy that I said step back, motherfucker wanna talk, but I'll get in the bag. I see the reason that the motherfuckers taking the bad. They know they never wanna be the one to step like that. Like, boom, bitch, you didn't want this, I'ma pull up with a click. Pussy wanna talk shit like every motherfucker wanna talk about another one. They never wanna be the one to pull up the numbers. See me do it good, now they wanna say I said so. Tell me why they never gave a minute from the get-go. Tell me why they never wanna motherfucking let go. Tell me why my legacy is better be assessed though. You never need to play up with that glass, I go by, but the minute never could drive by, it's like by, spin it like a motherfucker.
Okay, at least Mother Witch spawns a piggy. Wait. Let me hit the fish boy. Wait. Oh, wait. Mother Witch! Infinite value! Infinite value for the Mother Witch, boys! Oh! Skeleton ability. Kill this. Oh my gosh, did we just win already? Oh, we just won already. Mother Witch spawns another piggy. Yo, Mother Witch is the best card in Clash Royale. Okay, at least Mother Witch spawns a piggy. Wait. Let me hit the fish boy. Wait. Oh, wait. Mother Witch, infinite value. Infinite value for the Mother Witch.
I don't want to be too optimistic, but looking at the numbers, there is a non-zero chance I will hit 1 million subscribers one day. Brace yourselves, you can't escape it forever. Now, before I even debuted, I asked my manager, if I hit 1 million subscribers, do I get anything? And they said, yeah, sure, what would you want? And I said, nothing, because this is where the scheming begins. If I could ask for anything for my channel, what would I ask for? Contrary to popular belief, I wouldn't ask for something silly and childish like a bunch of plushies. I'm an adult now. If I want to buy a swimming pool full of Frobloos, I can do it myself, and not even God can stop me. And I wouldn't ask for that IKEA sponsorship I've been aiming for. Come on, with all the free advertising I'm already doing, it's just a matter of time before they come to me. Right? And I wouldn't even ask for anything normal, like new outfits or original songs or whatever. My big dumb cape is fine as it is, and if I pay for my own Ori songs, I can probably write that off as a business expense on my taxes. Your Honor, it's not tax evasion if it's a banger. So, what will I actually end up asking for? For now, I'll just say I have some ideas. Normal. Sane ideas. Ideas that definitely won't make anyone regret their choice to have hired me. I don't want.
You can't even blame this guy. One night in 2015 at 2 AM, people in Australia were shocked to hear what seemed to be a loud, vicious fight going on in one of their neighbors' apartments. To their horror, they heard a man yelling, "I'm going to kill you, you're dead, die, die," which was followed by a woman's high-pitched screams of terror. And when they realized that something terrible could soon happen, someone immediately called the cops, citing domestic violence. When officers rushed to the scene and pounded on the door, a man looking very out of breath and flushed answered it. The officers angrily demanded to know where his wife was, but the man seemed very confused and told him he didn't have one. They didn't buy this, and they told the man they knew he had been shouting death threats at a girl in his room. And that's when the man suddenly started looking very embarrassed. Turns out what had happened was the man had found a very large spider in his bedroom. Since he was terrified of spiders, he had been going crazy trying to kill it. It was late at night and he just wanted to sleep, but he couldn't until the spider was dead. And both the death threats and the high-pitched screams that people had heard had come from this one man. After searching the apartment, the officers went on to have a good laugh with him about the whole situation.
Did you know that while you're on a plane, the pilot and the flight attendant might be hooking up? Well, I've already talked about us hooking up in the flight deck. I haven't told you guys about these super secret rooms on the plane. They're called crew restrooms, and depending on the aircraft, they could either be above or right below you, and they are literally just a room full of beds for the crew. I personally don't like staying in them because they're really gross, but when I was first starting out, those things were very infamous for bad behavior. Sometimes if you're lucky, flight attendants will even let passengers go down there to join the Mile High Club. Speaking of Mile High Club, I hear you guys keep wanting.
This is exactly how you're supposed to think in a game of chess. Your opponent makes a move. You're supposed to ask, is there a threat? You look around, the knight can go to a bunch of different squares, but there is no threat. Even though this opened and this opened, there is no threat. Then you have to go through a checklist. Checks, captures, attacks. Is there any way to attack the opponent's king? No. Is there any way to capture something? Yes and yes. Are they good moves? No. Can I attack anything in the position? Yes. I can attack the queen because it's the most powerful piece. Bishop to a6. Is it a bad move? Does it improve my position and attack the piece at the same time? Yes. You should play the move. This is exactly how you're supposed to think.
What? Agent Valorant teaser? Wait, what is this? Oh my god, it's a new agent. There's no sound. Okay, he's Sova journeying into the snow. What is he looking at? What is he looking at? Oh my god, he's looking at nothing. For more context, Sova is approaching where the next agent is. Most likely we will see her abilities teased as well as seeing her bear. Wait, she has a bear? What a teaser! I learned a lot from this. Thank you, Riot Games, teasing the teaser. Nice. What? Agent Valorant teaser? Wait, what?
That boy has an exposed tattoo.
He does.
I wonder if he knows that's in violation of the dress code.
Speaking of which, how about we lose the bow tie?
Why?
Look around, honey. None of the other kids are wearing one.
Well, perhaps I'll start a fad.
No, you won't. Please trust Mommy. All right, tell you what. You take it off, and this weekend, I'll take you to Radio Shack.
Well, that was revolting.
Right. This is your homeroom. Do you want me to go in with you?
No. Although I could have used you in the restroom.
Okay, well. You have a good day, and I'll pick you up after school, same door we came in.
Are you crying or having an allergy attack?
Allergies.
It's probably the ammonia.
Probably.
Okay, let the learning begin. That boy has an exposed...
Muzan was immortal, but he saw time as a very valuable resource, and in Demon Slayer, even before the story starts, he makes sure to use every moment he can to work towards his goals. We've already discussed that when you don't see Muzan on screen, he's usually in one of three forms that he has to blend in with humans. And one of these is the human father role we saw him in when Tanjiro first meets Muzan in Season 1. Over the course of his life, Muzan successfully started and managed his own foreign trading company, allowing him to buy and sell things all across the planet, which is probably how he got his Michael Jackson outfit. And for some reason, to gain new connections for his trade network, he eats the husband of the woman that Tanjiro sees him with and eventually rizzes her up and becomes her new husband using his normal appearance. But the reason he didn't just take her husband's form instead was because he was worried she'd be suspicious that he suddenly couldn't go out into the sun. Muzan was immortal, but he
I shoot you with 50,000 volts, which may cause respiratory failure, organ malfunction, internal burns, and loss of bowel and bladder control. And then I arrest you. Option 2, you tell me where John Biggs' drug lab is located. And then I arrest you. You have 2 seconds to decide. I shoot you with 50,000 volts, which may cause respiratory...
Top 71, Mega Nut, let's go. Oh my, that's a big trophy difference. Tesla. Alright, my turn now. Balloon. And I'm gonna lightning that. I think he's gonna tornado the king. So it'll lock onto the balloon. Mega Knight jumps, arrow that. One more hit, please. Yeah, Mega Knight like this. Jump on the wizard. Why is it walking towards the tower? Mega Knight. I don't think NATO can pull both, right? Oh, it can. Oh god. Ow. I'm gonna just try to lightning cycle. 2 lightnings, 1 more. Go Valk at the bridge. Maybe a giant skeleton predict. Okay. I'm gonna go Hunter first. And then Tesla. and lightning, and I win. Boom. GG. And we get, holy, plus 41. Also top 49, top 71. Mega Nut, let's go.
Ida for not backing up for my family after my wife gave.
How to 3-star the Goblin Warden. Things we used to do as kids at recess that you probably can no longer do. Up first, we got.
Once Nezuko becomes human and the battle against Muzan is finally over, everyone gets time to settle down and just enjoy life together. And during that process, Zenitsu finally wins Nezuko over as the two eventually get married and move in together, making Zenitsu Tanjiro's brother-in-law. The issue of Zenitsu though is that he's extremely protective over Nezuko and sees anyone overly nice to her as competition. A good example is Zenitsu's newly developed rivalry with Giyu, who gets very close with Nezuko on a friendly level after the final battle, sending her multiple gifts like a new kimono, some western clothes, and ornaments for her hair as a way of thanking her for resewing and restoring his Haori, which was destroyed during the fight against Muzan, and was a memento of his friend Sabito. Every day, Nezuko and Zenitsu would visit Giyu until he woke up from the coma that he goes into from his injuries against Muzan, and Zenitsu would have a vein in his head whenever his wife called out for Giyu to wake up. Once Nezuko becomes human and the battle against Muzan is
Kaide was streaming, but when Tens raided her, she said something very suspicious.
Yeah, actually no, let's raid this upcoming tuber. Alright chat, the upcoming VTuber Kaide.
Thank you, Tyson. I fucking love you. I'll suck your dick later. How do you not see that, Ryoru? Come on, man.
Kaide was streaming, but when Tens raided her, she said something.
Inosuke bursts into the room that Kanao is in as she fights Upper Moon 2 and immediately calls a demon out, saying he'll become a Hashira if he defeats him, as he continues to scream random things out, and Doma says, well, an interesting one has shown up, as Inosuke starts talking trash, asking Doma which sounds better between the beast or pig Hashira. And let me know what you think in the comments. Inosuke notices that Kanao.
What did you do? Good news. I found out what part was making that noise. You have to put this back together.
Now we're going to the bad news.
What made you think you could fix this? I'm smart. And I had a book. Do you still think you're smart? Yes.
I told him not to do it. He wouldn't listen.
$200?
It'll be okay. We'll find the money.
Wait, the old fridge in the garage. What's it? What was it? What's that?
Well, I kind of donated that fridge to the church. You know, for the needy.
Are you kidding me? I see tense moments like this more than you think. I'll just give you guys some space. You know how much it's gonna cost to fix that fridge?
$200. I have really good hearing.
What did you do?
Good news. I
I'm going to say something very controversial, but I need you to stick with me. Among Us is a game of skill. I'm going to say something very controversial, but I need you to stick with me. Among Us is a game of skill. I know what you're thinking! Ludwig, that's a game for little babies to find out who the imposter is. But I played Among Us recently with a bunch of streamers, and it turns out they're all dog water. We played a simple game of hide and seek, but you know what people couldn't do?